They decided they had to do something about it. Today's video is long overdue. Sister Ikuya, Salamat, Ayram, Pakunyatinasi. Sister Ama, also sa Pakunyatinasi. Yanam for a latter for him, and your la. Oh yeah, get chair, sit down. We need to talk. Because it is long overdue. And your life is long overdue. ADBC is long overdue. Erama, Erabna, Ama, Akusia, it is long overdue. Like I said, get your chair. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. No performing, just the honest truth. And I hope you are ready. Because this one is going to hit. And it's going to hit hard. I'm going to tell you a personal story about myself. I'm sad now, but I'm okay. I want you to close your eyes for a second and think about the most important friendships you've ever had in your life. You've got it? Good. Now imagine that friendship starting so young, so pure, that you two didn't even choose each other consciously. You just belonged to each other. That was Gifty and me. We grew up together, we played together, and we looked so much alike. Same face, same energy, almost everything the same. And people genuinely thought we were twins. People couldn't even remember who my name was. They'll call me Gifty and they'll call her Bella. Neighbors got confused. Teachers got confused. Even people who knew our families would do a double take. Gifty and I were not related by blood. We were just connected by something that felt even stronger than blood. If I brought something to school, she was the first person to take. If she gets in trouble, I cried harder than she did. If someone called her name, I turned automatically without even thinking. Gifty lived with her grandmother. I lived with my parents and siblings. We were just inseparable. So they had to call us the two most inseparable friends. So inseparable that adults around us got concerned. And one day, I'll still remember this, they decided they had to do something about it. They had to physically separate us. Not because we were fighting, because we were too close. They had to separate us, pull out the same spaces, put distance between us on purpose. I mean, even then, we found our way back to each other because that's what real connection does. It refuses to be contained. But then something happened that no adults, no classroom arrangements, no rule could have prepared me for. And that little girl, the one who looked just like me, loved like me, who I would have walked through fire for one day, she just left. Gifty left. She just left. She moved to Cape Coast, and just like that, my person, the girl who shared my face and my laugh and my secrets, was gone. There was no dramatic fight, no falling out, no betrayal, no explosive ending, just life moving in a direction that didn't include me. And I remember standing there thinking, is this it? Is this how good things end? Just quietly? And I have never fully talked about what that did to me until today. To be honest with you, I was too young to process it properly then, but I've thought about it ever since. And everything I'm about to tell you, every truth about female friendships that I've learned in the years, since it all starts with Gifty. It was so sad. I've looked for Gifty everywhere. I still can't find Gifty. During that time, there was nothing like Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. I've searched for Gifty on Facebook. I still can't find her. Because here's the thing. Before I get into the hard truth, female friendships done right is one of the most powerful forces on this planet. We are wired differently. We remember everything. We show up, hold space. We say me too at exactly the same moments. But then science literally confirms it. Women with strong female friendships live longer. They are stress-free and recover from trauma faster. Gifty and I had that at a very younger age. I think we were in class 6 or JSS, junior secondary school. We had what some grown women spend decades searching for. What kind of friendship is real? It changes you, it marks you. The truth is, female friendships shape us long before romantic relationships ever do. Female friendships are the most celebrated relationships in a woman's life, and almost the most quietly painful. And I'm done pretending otherwise. Today, I'm going to say the things women feel but never say it loud. Let's talk about jealousy, about distance, about the friendships that shaped us and the ones that broke us. Friendship is not extra for women. It is regulating, it is formative, it is protective. But here's what we don't talk about enough. The same closeness that heals can also wound deeply. But here is where I need you to stay with me, because the next part, the honest part, is what nobody puts in the captions. Truth number one, some friends are seasonal. We've been sold a lie that a real friendship survives everything, and if it doesn't, someone did something wrong. Did Gifty do something wrong? No. But Gifty didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong either. Cape Coast happened, meaning life happened. We were children with no power over anything. Some people are meant to work with you through a season. They shape you, they mark you, they give you the blueprint for what love and loyalty looks like. And then the season ends. That is not tragedy, that's just life being honest with you. The tragedy is when we refuse to grieve those endings properly, because the world doesn't give us permission to grieve a friendship the way we grieve other losses. Psychologist refers to certain losses as disenfranchised grief that society doesn't fully recognize. Nobody brings food when you lose the best friend. Nobody gives you time off, but your heart feels it. And the depth of that pain reflects the depth of the attachment. But Bella, I'm giving you permission right now. Grieve it. It was real. It mattered. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 says that to everything there is a season. We accept seasons for weather, for jobs, for trends. We struggle with the idea that friendships can also be seasonal. But it's good for us to understand that not every ending is betrayal. Not every drift is intentional harm. Sometimes it is simply growth moving in different directions. Now let's talk about something uncomfortable. We need to talk sister to sister. The truth number two, the thing that nobody wants to say. Jealousy is the word. When Gifty and I were children, we didn't compete. If she won a prize, I celebrated her louder than she did. If I succeeded, she clapped for me. But as girls grow, comparison enters. We have social comparison theory explaining that humans evaluate themselves relative to others. So in environments where women are subtly positioned to compete for what? Beauty, validation, attention, opportunity. Insecurity can quietly infiltrate friendship. Jealousy rarely announces itself loudly. It whispers, why her? Why not me? And then here is the mature truth. The feeling itself doesn't make someone evil. We've all been jealous before, but pretending it isn't there destroys connection. Some of the women cheering the loudest for you are also the ones who go and feel the most uncomfortable about your progress. Note what I said some, I didn't say all. Not because women are evil or bitter, it's because we've been raised in a world that told us that there was only one seat at the table for us. T and I, by that time we were children, we hadn't learned comparison yet. We celebrated each other purely, freely, without keeping score. Let me ask you a genuine question. When your friend succeeds, do you expand or do you shrink? Answer yourself. That answer tells you whether the friendship is secured or not. Truth 3. Distance changes people. When Gifty moved to Cape Coast, I told myself nothing will change. That real friendship survives distance. But here's what nobody tells little girls and what nobody tells grown women either. When someone leaves, life fills the gap. It is automatic. She might have made new friends. Definitely she has made new friends. Had new inside jokes. Built new habits. New people. New versions of yourself that the other person isn't there to witness. New experiences. And I also did. By the time we briefly reconnected years later, we were polite but unfamiliar. Gifty came to visit her uncle and we met. That was the last time I set eyes on her. That hurts more than the goodbye because it proved something difficult. Slowly, without anyone deciding to let go, you both drift into people that the other one barely recognizes. It doesn't mean that the love disappeared. It means life is heavier than love sometimes. Distance, comparison, life stages, these are real precious. So after everything, what does a real female friendship actually feels or look like? We need to learn, sisters. If we don't learn, this same cycle is going to be repeated in our children, our young girls up and coming. So let's imagine Gifty and I rebuilding as adults. So number one, emotional safety. If I called Gifty today and said, I feel I'm failing, will she listen without secretly feeling superior? Will she hold my vulnerability without weaponizing it later? Can you be unimpressive around your friend? If you always have to be polished, strong, glowing, that's performance, that's not intimacy. The second one is honest conflict. So let's say she cancels on me repeatedly. I call her and then she just wouldn't respond. An immature version of me withdraws and builds resentment silently. But the matured version of me says, that hurts. Can we talk about it, Gifty? Conflict handled well deepens intimacy. Conflicts avoided, erodes it quietly. When tension enters friendship, do you talk or do you disappear? The third one, celebration without competition. If she gets the opportunity you wanted, can you genuinely say, I'm proud of you, girl? And do you really mean it? If insecurity rises, can you process it privately instead of projecting it? Secure friendship allows two women to rise at different speeds without turning into rivals. The fourth one is adaptability. Marriage changes schedules, motherhood changes availability, and career growth changes priorities. So instead of saying you've changed, lasting friendship asks, how do we stay connected in this new season? Growth should not feel like betrayal. The fifth one is mutual effort. If I stopped initiating, will she notice? Will she call? Will she check in? Will she choose me back? Longevity is not about intensity. It's about reciprocity over time. Not perfectly equal every week, but balanced overall. The sixth one is protection. So Proverbs 16:28 says that a whisper separates close friends. If someone brings gossip about her to me, do I entertain it or do I go directly to her? Lasting friendships are guarded intentionally. They are defended in rooms where the friend is absent. And finally, depth over aesthetics. Some friends look beautiful online, social media, matching outfits, captions, public declarations, but depth is measured in private conversations. With Gifty, there was no photos, no audience, just presence. And that's what I still measure friendship against today. Although there was nothing like social media during that time. It's not convenience, it's not proximity, it's not performance, but choosing. Two people choosing each other consistently, even when life shifts. I still think about Gifty. I wonder if she remembers how people used to look between us back and forth, trying to figure out how two people who weren't family, who look that similar, move that similarly, and sit so comfortably in the same space. I wonder if she ever tells people, I had a friend once and they had to separate us because we were too inseparable. I wonder if she found her people in Cape Coast. I honestly hope she did. Because what Gifty and I had before geographical location swallowed it wholly was the purest female friendship I've ever known. There was no jealousy, there was no competition, no conditions. Just two girls who choose each other every single day without even thinking twice. This is the standard. That is what I'm still chasing even now in every meaningful friendship I build today. And that is what I want for every woman watching this right now. Here's what I need you to do right now before you scroll away. Think of your Gifty, the one who was there before life got complicated, the one who knew you before you even fully knew yourself. Drop her name in the comments or just her initials if you want to keep it close. Tell me one thing about her. Mine is Gifty, Gifty EA. You can say she was the friend who, then you put it there. I lost touch with her when she got married. We were so close that location because I want this comment section to become a love letter to every Gifty out there who shaped someone and never knew how deeply they mattered. I have taken my portion, so you need to take yours as well. Share this video to all the sisters, all ladies you know. Send it to someone you've been meaning to reach out to. Let it be the reason you pick up the phone today. And if you are somewhere right now grieving a friendship that ended, not with drama, but just with distance and silence and time, I see you. That loss is real. That grief is valid. You deserved a Gifty and you still do. I will see you in the next video. Until then,